Hi guys, it's me. I went to a Thai car show yesterday actually, 1st of February, in north of Bangkok, and I was pretty amazed by the unique mixture of cars. Now, you don't see many German cars, and if you do, they're normally super mega high-end, ridiculous, like, AMG, and over there they cost like 15-20 million baht, which if you hit that in Google, you know that's just an ungodly amount of money. Anyway, here we have RX7s, and I just couldn't believe how many RX7s there were. I've seen one, and I live in central Bangkok where most of the posers drive around, and I've seen one RX7, one, in 9 months that I've been here in Thailand. And there's just every color, spec, body kit you can imagine. Rocket bunnies, custom wide bodies. One of the unique fashions I've noticed is these massive spoilers, and I've got the same one on my RX8. I'm not a fan of it, to be honest with you, and I'm in the process of taking it off. They are really expensive, £400. A lot of money. I managed to find a Ari Amiya, I believe it's called. It's pretty rare, and it's much lower, and it's much. Sorry about the camera angle here. I'm holding two things at once. It's much more clean looking. It's much lower, and it just looks like more of an original factory kind of spoiler. Now you'll notice that everything's a rotary. A lot of the RX guys, they like to keep the rotary. I don't know how they manage, because there's not that many specialists in Thailand, and if you're a car nerd like me, you know they are an absolute bitch to keep running. And Thailand, with its stop-start traffic and its heat, it's a rotary's worst nightmare. But 9 out of 10 of the rotary cars here, the RXs, FC, FD, and I don't even know what my one's called. There you go. So I call myself a car nerd, and I don't know what the abbreviation is for my RX8. But yeah, they all keep their rotaries, and good for them. I don't know how they do it, and they all seem to run pretty well. Here we have a rather unusual orange RX8, again with those massive spoilers. I don't know what they're called. There's about 3 or 4 different styles. The side plates, you get different height. There you go, there's a massive one there. The top spoiler there is exactly the same one as mine, but I don't have that height. Genuine Enkai wheels, RPF1s I believe they're called. Now you notice the hood's always vented. Now this is a very wise thing to do. It's insanely hot here. You've got a turbo car. You want that heat to escape out the engine bay, and that's exactly what they do. Here's a lovely clean RX8. Not too sure about those headlights, but I like the white color. I like the clean body kit, and I think we're coming up to the 350s. Not a fan of the 350s. I've got my own personal reasons. I mean, they're great engines, but they have so many electrical issues because of the Renault parts that they share. RX7 again with the vented hood. I believe this RE that you're seeing, RE Super, is like a gang. This is pink. The camera's not really showing it, and the sunlight certainly isn't helping. But this car's a similar pink to that old Porsche race car, the one that had all the pork names written on it. That's a matte blue with a wide body kit. I'm not a fan of these bolt-on body kits, I'll be honest. A Sirocco, I couldn't believe how many Siroccos there are. I'm not a fan of Siroccos, but you know, each to their own. Oh God, I mean, they're just growing on trees. I just cannot believe how many RX7s there were. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I think every RX7 in the Bangkok area was at this show. And I have to say, all the owners were incredibly accommodating. The guy that took me, he's repairing my RX8, and he invited me. So Thai people, they're lovely. They really are very, very friendly. They're very open. Just, you know, all in all, they're lovely people to be around. So, you know, most of the time I have a good time. It's just that 1%. I mean, that's the same anywhere in the world, I guess. Interesting Mercedes here. Weird kind of wide body going on. Again, the weird kind of rocket bunny bolt on. I'm not a fan of this riveting, the rivets they put on. Did the 0 to 400. TT just owns everything for obvious reasons. I mean, if you're European, you know what I mean. 4-wheel drive, DSG, map it, and I mean, you're just killing everything. They love their minis over here. Not my thing, but they like it because it's a British import. That's cool for them. Just like how we think skylines are cool for us. You know, what we don't have, we want, and what they don't have, they want. You know, the grass is always greener, right? So a lot of them don't even know that they're BMWs, which is quite funny. Girls love the Mini over there. You get a lot of pickup trucks too, but I digress. So a lot of Hondas. They recently got the 1.5 turbo. They don't get the Type R, and the tuning scene on that has taken off. And it's a good car, but I think the gearbox is a CVT, which is a shame really, because you know it kind of ruins the drivability. But the Thais are quite pretty. You know, they're pretty clever. I'm sure they'll do manual swaps and find ways around it, or make a tune for the CVT to make it a bit more exciting to drive. I'll be honest, it's impossible to drive a manual in Bangkok. It really is. It's so much going on. You've got to be a hero to do it. That or suicidal. So I'm all down for automatics until I move anyway. And then for a second car, maybe I have a manual. Here you got all the food stands. Yeah, they got kebabs. Can you believe? Some superbikes. Yeah. This is some sort of team called Nexter. I mean, I don't know what these. They had a display there, and they were selling some parts, and they had a 4-piston, 2-piece caliper that was nothing special, and they wanted 150,000 baht for it. And I have a friend that has a factory that makes a 1-piece forged 4-piston, which was lighter, superior, made of better material, and it's 4 times cheaper. You make your own mind up. CRX, don't see many of those. Lovely car. This is the part of the culture I'm not such a fan of. They're into their kind of weird techno and shouting and screaming. It's just part of the culture. It kind of hurts your ears. I've turned the volume down a bit here. Still got showgirls, which, you know, in the West is illegal and banned, and don't you dare look at a lady in any kind of inappropriate way. But over there, they're all for inappropriate. You know, they're still back, you know, 20 years in the past. All those skylines, they're not GTRs. None of them are real. All fake. There might be 1 or 2 real ones. They do a very good job, but I can assure you, not a GTR. They're all GTTs. And some of them are not even skylines. They use like a Safiro and completely change the body. Pretty ingenious, I gotta say. Lots of Supras and MR2s. So there was everything there. You know, drag racing, drifting. I didn't catch it all on video. I mean, it was so hot. I was dying. You know, I'm a Farang, which is a foreigner. I was there for 6 hours, and I mean, I was wearing Jordan 4s, which is the worst shoe to wear for a long time. I saw this amazing compact, which is a very rare car, in a really cool brown color, and I just had to go have a look at it. Had some brakes on it, had a turbo engine, I don't know what. It was in beautiful condition, and I just thought I'd get some footage and show the missus. On the left there, you can see MR2s with fake Porsche kits. I love that spoiler on the back there. Anyway, so that's me. Thanks for watching. More stuff coming soon. You guys take care.